Right at the top, every senator needs to recognize that funding for Ukraine has run dry. Time has run out, and the situation is dire. Senators need to decide if they want to strengthen Putin's hand and abandon our Ukrainian allies, or if they will vote to protect democracy and keep America safe. It is past time that senators make clear where they stand. So we are releasing a supplemental compromise of overwhelmingly bipartisan priorities to tackle the many national security challenges that we face. Whether it is funding for Ukraine or stopping the flow of fentanyl, the vast majority of us agree on these priorities. So I know some Senate Republicans want to talk about what is not in this package. I could spend just as much time talking about what I care about that is not in this package, except that that would not help the soldiers in Ukraine or keep fentanyl out of our neighborhoods. Now, one Republican senator said this process was, quote, not a traditional negotiation where we expect to come up with a bipartisan compromise on the border. This is a price that has to be paid in order to get the supplemental. Well, I have news for him. We don't govern by extortion. With this package headed to the floor, senators will have to decide if they want to invest in protecting democracy, in strengthening our key alliances and stability around the world, or if they want to abandon our allies, deliver a gift to Putin, Hamas, the Chinese government, and pay a lot more later. That is the choice. Now, I support Leader Schumer's decision to allow Senate Republicans to put forward an amendment that addresses our challenges at the southern border. But the onus is on them to work with Democrats in good faith and put forward strong bipartisan policies, something that can get the 60 votes. If they refuse to and continue to block the supplemental, let there be no mistake. The failure to support our allies in Ukraine, in Israel, and so much more for our national security will be a failure of the Republican Party that caved to the far right. Before I turn it over, I understand the Speaker has proposed an unprecedented date change full-year CR. I want to be very clear. That is a non-starter. And I'll have more to say on that, but it's deeply dangerous. It would lock in outdated spending plans and devastating across-the-board cuts with no rhyme or reason, and completely lock Congress out of any kind of thoughtful decision-making process for our nation's budget. It should be obvious, but the country cannot run on autopilot, and Congress should absolutely not abdicate its power of the purse. I refuse to entertain such a catastrophic, unforced error that would devastate our economy, our security, and our future. Speaker Johnson needs to get back to the spending deal that he voted for and work with us to pass bipartisan full-year spending bills without poison pill riders. That is the minimum.
Thank you.